Today is the first scouting day of a limited entry elk hunt here in Utah on the Manti. My dad has a tag, and then we have two others. They put in as a group, and so they all got a big bull tag, but this is our first time over here. Just spotted our first elk, big old herd. One decent bull that I've seen so far, but we just need to find the bachelor herd of bulls. All the bigger bulls have pulled off the cows by now. It's November 1st, so getting excited. Came over here, scout out a camping spot, and then try to find some elk too. So got the elk spotted, so hopefully we can be able to turn up some bulls. We'll be over here most of the day looking, so see what we can turn up. Alright guys, it is Friday night, so the Utah late bull elk hunt starts tomorrow. We're back up here. Been up here for 2 days. We spotted a pretty nice bulls this morning. We came back tonight to watch, see where they go, and they're a little bit further away than where they were. They're kind of next to a road that somebody was driving down, so they've been kind of just watching. And so we're waiting to wait for this truck to go out so we can see where the bulls go. But anyways, I think that's the bull we're going to go after in the morning. It's a pretty sweet bull. Both of them are pretty. Anyways, we'll see what Dad wants to do. And then we'll make a plan for the morning and hopefully go kill this bull. Pretty excited. Awesome country up here. A lot of bulls. Just need to keep an eye on these ones so we know where they're going to go in the morning. So it's going to be fun in the morning.
What are you thinking? Opening morning? Got a shooter bull picked out.
I'm hoping for a nice one. One we've been looking at.
Let's see if Brandon can pick him up and we'll move in on him.
Yeah, 10-4. Where's Brian from here? The other bulls on that. That's the one you were talking about last night with the short tips or whatever.
Alright guys, opening morning. Always exciting. We just seen that bull. There's 3 bulls that are running together. 2 of them are shooters and one's definitely a shooter. One we're trying to get for Dad. We spotted them first thing and they walked over this ridge down into some pines. So we're gonna drop off this ridge, go down, see if we can get just to the west of them on this other ridge, see if we can see into the pines where they went and maybe get a shot at them there. Or we might have to wait all day, wait for them to come out later or whatever, but we're gonna get down there and see what it looks like. So it's exciting stuff. At least we got him spotted. We know where he's at, so let's go make a move on him.
Go this way, and then there's a little ridge right here, just over this. Walk down that other side, and then come up, and we should be able to see into the pines where it went.
Tell the people what happened, Bubs.
Well guys, we just got back to the bikes. We got clear down there. We popped over this ridge and it was closer than we thought. We were about 250. Well, then there were some horses. There's a trail that goes right above where those elk were. And there were some horses and a dog go walking down the trail. So we think they heard them and were kind of, on alert. And then when we kind of poked over, I think they seen us or maybe smelled us. But then they took off trotting. Not running, but trotting down the ridge. We'd only seen the decent 6-point, and I think it was the other little 5-point. We didn't see the bigger one. But then they ran down into these pines, and then we could just never turn them up. We circled down lower, see if we could see, but if they get down in this bottom, it's so steep, nasty, you can't see down in there. So came out, we're going to go back down, and then we're going to come back up on the other side where we originally found the bull from, but further, and see if we can pick them back up tonight, and then make another plan for tomorrow. So hopefully we can turn them back up. Alright guys, so we went out tonight just trying to relocate the bulls from this morning, and we did see the pretty 6-point, and then we think it was the little one. We've only seen the 2, but we're assuming the big one, he's got to be right there with him somewhere. So we're going to do the same thing we did this morning. we're gonna have a spotters in 2 different spots on the other side, because Brandon couldn't see him from where he was, so we had to go further up to glass back to where we had last seen him, and that's where we found him from. So we'll have to have somebody there and somebody up higher, so we can cover that whole spot and see what we can see. But we're gonna go up in there, and hopefully they can turn him up, and hopefully we can make a play on him. So that's the plan.
Day 2, Dad, what do you think?
I don't know. Give it another lashing.
Let's see if we can find him again, huh?
Yeah, so we can find him again.
Last night, not the big one, but his buddies that he's been hanging out with, so just barely starting getting light enough to see now. So we're gonna get to work, start glassing, and hopefully we can pick this bull up and make another move on him today. Hopefully get him down. That would be nice. So we'll see what happens this morning. Should we drive down to that flat?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna drive down there. Just waiting for these bulls to cross. They might have crossed already. No. Yeah, we're gonna cross down into this flat and see if we can see up to where the bull was last night. Greg and Colton are over there and they said there's a bull in the same spot. So we're thinking it's probably the one we seen last night. Hopefully the bigger one's there with it. Dad'll shoot either one. So we can go see what we can see.
So we got our number 2 bull. Still a really nice bull, but we think he's right here below us. We just can't see down the ridge enough to see him. So if we can get him to go to the south, we should be able to see him, get a shot at him. So I'm gonna come back this way and just walk this ridge down. See if I can kind of push him to the south, out into this open stuff, and then get a shot at him. So who knows, I might push out the number 1 bull too. Get down here and see what happens. But we're staying with that to range and video. So see if we can make this happen. Alright guys, we just made it to camp. Our plan didn't work out for us. I jumped that bull we were after, and he circled around me and went the wrong way. The only way we needed him not to go, he went that way. And I tracked him for a little ways, and then he just went down into these thick ravines and stuff, and so we decided to back out. Yeah, so now we're going to go back up where we were last night and see if we can spot from there and maybe pick him up. So, yeah. And then Brian hit one of the bulls that we saw this morning that was glassing way across there, the bull he was looking for yesterday that we couldn't find. I spotted him up this morning. They went over there and was going after him, and I guess they shot and they hit him, and so they was waiting to before they moved in on him. But we're gonna head up there and go help, go see they got him down, and if they need help packing him out or what's going on up there, we're gonna head up there right now. So we'll go see what's happening. Alright guys, it is morning number 3. Didn't film anything last night. We got up in there and actually got 2 bulls down, and because we had 3 tags, and so they got their 2 bulls, and it was getting late and stuff. It was later in the afternoon, so just trying to get them broke down and everything, get them taken care of and get them out of there before it got too dark on us. So we happened to get out right at dark, so that was nice, but I just didn't film any of it because we were trying to hurry. But yeah, so we got 2 tags down. We got 1 more to go. Dad's tag back here in our same lookout spot where we've been the last 2 mornings, because this is where our number 1 and number 2 bulls are. They're in here somewhere. So our spotters are going across the canyon over there to get a look and see if we can pick them up this morning. Hopefully we can find one of those 2 bulls and go put a stock on them and get them down. That would be nice. So we'll see what happens. Beautiful morning though. Well guys, that's it for our morning. Pretty slow morning today. We seen like 10 or 11 bulls, something like that. Those 2 that looked pretty decent. But yeah, everything, it was just weird. Everything was like heading to bed really early this morning. It's not warm. It's still pretty cold out and everything, so we don't know why. Everything just seemed like it wanted to go lay down early today. Yesterday they was laying down early. Those ones that we spotted that they went and shot yesterday afternoon, they were just bedded all morning. They didn't even get up, so I don't know, kind of strange. I think tonight Bubba's gonna head over there where we've seen those other nicer bulls, and then I think I'm gonna split off from them. I'm gonna go sit on this other ridge and maybe glass some different country that we can't really see, haven't really seen, so maybe we'll do that this afternoon. But I don't know, we'll make a plan. We'll head out this afternoon and see what we see. Man, it is cold out there. I'm freezing. But I think that's the conclusion to day 3. Pretty slow day today. I did see a few elk tonight. Saw that one pretty nice bull. He's nice. I'd say he's probably the 3rd biggest bull that we've seen. So we'll put him as the number 3 bull. Nice 6 point. Couldn't really tell what his fronts are. I want to say they're maybe 14 inches long. Not great, but not terrible. So I don't know. I'd like to get a better look at him. But he just had his head down, just feeding, and he'd pick his head up, and then for just a second, but yeah, just didn't get a good look at his fronts. But he's a really nice bull, and so he's a potential shooter. I don't think not for a couple days. I'm going to see if we can turn up our number 1 and number 2 bulls again. Those are the ones we really want, so we'll see if we can find them again. But yeah, I'm not sure what Bubba saw or anything, so I'll have to talk with him, or the footage you might have already seen. I don't know. But I'm going to start heading down, head back to camp, and then we'll hit it again in the morning.
Okay, guys. Morning, day 4. Got to our lookout spot, same spot we've been coming every morning because we've been seeing elk, and this is where the 2 big ones are that we want to get. So we need to be here in case we find them. Just got light enough to see. It's starting to snow a little bit, kind of foggy. I'll show you. We just spotted some elk right here below us. I could see the one bull look like a little raghorn. So hopefully that means the elk are up and moving pretty good this morning. We'll see if we can't pick up those 2 big ones. Spotted our number 2 bull. He's right here below us. We're gonna see if we can get set up, get a shot at him. It's not the big one. It might be. Here, come look at him, Bubs. It's the bull. That's pretty 6. Yeah. What was this one by? It's this one. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty 6. Is that him, Tristan? Yeah, that's him. Hey. You ready, Tristan? Yeah. He's facing straight away right now. Put in his freaking spine. Kind of narrow shot though with the wind. He's gonna turn. Deep breath. Deep breath. You're on the left one, right? One, he's more in the. He's in the open. He's turned his head back towards us. He's facing straight. Now he's turning to the right. He's turning to the right. Okay, oh, now he's walking. Yep. He's to the left of that dead tree. Gosh, dang it. He just walked right behind that pine. He's gonna come out again. Walking right through that pine tree.
He's kind of like on the back side of it.
right there. Yeah, to the right of it. The other one's walking up to the left. He's the right one. He's the one on the right.
Aim just a touch to the left.
Yeah, he's the one on the right. Right side of that pine tree. Yes.
He's kind of facing quarter to the right. The left one is right. He's the right one. Aim right at the
Okay.
butt, you think, Tristan? With the wind?
Yeah, probably.
Right at its butt.
Dropped him! Dropped him! Smoked him! Yes! Yes, Dad! So freaking awesome, Dad! Freaking smoked him! Dropped him! Freaking smoked him! Watch him, we need to watch him. We need to watch him just in case. He's kicking, but oh my gosh. He's right behind that tree.
You freaking dropped him.
What do you think of that, Dad?
Fucking A.
Guys, we just kept... I can't see over there now. It's getting way too dark to snow, but he come out, go away, come out, go away, come out, go away. Last time I was like, oh man, he's gone. Those thick pines, we ain't gonna see him again. He ended up taking a right and coming out in the last opening that we had. And Dad just smoked him. We're like, aim to the left because the wind's blowing this way. Dropped him right in his tracks. Oh, what a beautiful bull he is. The number two bull. Oh, I don't know if I'm shaking because it's cold or I'm shaking because it's so exciting. Okay, adrenaline's wearing off a little bit. So we're going to start packing up our stuff. We can't see him right now. When he dropped, we could see him, and then he flipped over. He went right behind this little pine tree. And so we've been just watching, and I haven't seen him get up or anything, so we're pretty sure he's dead right there. It's been probably 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going to pack up our stuff. We're going to start making our way down there. Probably take us a good, 20 minutes to get down there. We'll go have a look at him. Oh man, that was so awesome. Snowing, but the sun's coming out. Crazy weather, wind blowing, it's cold. Wouldn't change it for anything though. It's awesome.
That's not
good. Hey guys, pack's on, loaded up, ready to head down to where he's at and go put hands on him. Guys, no bull. We got down there where he was, and there's blood. And then where he fell behind the pine tree where we couldn't see, he fell down into a ravine. There's a ravine right there. And then he seemed to have just stood up, and he just followed that ravine down where we couldn't see him. There's thick pines right through there anyway, so like, even if he would have rolled down the hill 10 yards behind some trees, we would have never seen him anyways. But we've been tracking him now for like 2 miles, just up and down over all these ridges. He hasn't even slowed down or stopped or bedded or anything. He just kept going and going and going uphill and downhill, and which is not a good sign. And then just kept slowly getting
less and less and less and less and less blood. And then just a drop, like maybe every 100 yards. We have to keep following tracks. And then find a drop, and another drop, and then another drop, and then he came down to this big flat where there's like not very much snow, and we lost it. Can't find no more blood. Can't see his tracks going any direction. So we just wander around and around and around, trying to pick up something, doing circles and circles, trying to freaking find tracks or blood or something. We can't find anything anymore. So we give it everything we had, give it our best effort and everything in our control that we could do to do correctly, and we just can't turn them up. So that's really sucks. So we don't think he's hurt bad enough to die or anything if he's just going and going and going. So, but we're gonna be in here still. We'll keep hunting in here, do our best efforts to try and turn him back up, and see if we can't finish him off, or see what happens. But we're gonna do our best. So it always sucks. So it's not the first time it's ever happened, and it's not the last time it's ever gonna happen. So we just gotta do our best. Alright guys, well that is the conclusion to day number 4. Me and Bubba went back up top across the canyon from where we were this morning, and we was trying to look into where we were on the last blood for that bull, just to see if maybe we'd get lucky and be able to pick him up, or see him down in there, But I think with the storm and everything, snowing and wind blowing and cold and everything, we think that everything was just held up and just probably bedded down for the evening. But yeah, what an unfortunate day today was. Started off really fun and everything, but man, sure took a turn that nobody wants it to. Nobody wants that to happen, wound an animal and have them get away. I know I'm super frustrated about it, and Bubba and my dad are too, and we're just like, it's like, what happened, Just everything seemed good. Drop an elk like that right in their tracks, and get down there and they're gone. It's tough, but that's hunting, and sometimes that happens. It's unfortunate, but everything doesn't always work out perfectly the way that we would like it to. But just before I end the day here, I just want to say something that I know some of you that watch this video might want to leave some hate in the comments or something like that. That's fine. You guys are allowed to have your own opinions and everything, so that's fine. But I just want you guys to know that we did everything that we could have done to try and retrieve that animal today, and we tracked him. It was a difficult tracking job, and we did everything we could, and we followed it honestly a long ways. Sometimes we would go 100 yards before we'd pick up another dot of blood. Just luckily being able to follow some tracks and everything, but we were able to track it as far as we could. It doesn't seem like it was a fatal wound, just based off the terrain that he was going in, through washes up and down, everything, and then we just lost it. So we did our very best to try and do that. We try our hardest every single day to try and be the best hunters that we can possibly be. We know our capabilities and our limitations. We try our best to be the most ethical hunters that we can be, and do everything right and do everything the best we can. If you guys want to leave some hate in the comments, that's fine, but we did our very best, and we will still be hunting in that area to try and turn that bull up. He is now moved up to our number 1 bull spot, because if we can find him, we would definitely like to get him down and finish the job. Like I said, we don't think it's a fatal wound, because he seemed to be getting around just fine and going up and down those ridges and through the washes and stuff just fine. And the blood just, there really wasn't a whole lot of blood the whole time, and it just kept getting drop every here and there. So we think that bull will live if we don't find him, but we're gonna do our best to try and turn him back up. But if not, we'll see what happens. So we'll see you in the morning for day 5 tomorrow.
Three raghorns.
2 cows and 3 raghorns.
Yep.
Well guys, it's day 5. Bubba already had some elk spotted right below us. Just 2 cows and 3 raghorns, I think is what he said. Yeah, so we still got some elk in here. We're gonna do our best to try and find that bull from yesterday. Just down over this way a couple ridges, but we can see quite a bit of that country, so hopefully we'll see him feed out on one of these ridges, and we can make a move on him. But we're gonna get to our glass and then see what we can pick up.
Pretty sure it's him.
Looks just like him, and there's no other 6 points in here that have been like that, so he looks freaking fine.
Yeah.
Which ridge is he on?
The one where the strip of snow comes down?
Yeah.
Right at the end of the snow and down. The road comes right down that one.
Yeah, it's gotta be him.
Yeah. It's gotta be.
That's right where we left him, basically.
Yeah, you just went across that slide and went over.
Yeah, he just went across that.
Yeah, it's gotta be him.
Yeah, that's him. Oh, sweet, guys. We're 99% sure that's him from yesterday. He's just up just a little bit from where we lost blood yesterday. And there hasn't been any other 6 points that look like him in here. He's been the only one. We call him the pretty 6. So I think we can go in there and go try and get him.
Drive down that little road a ways and he stays right there on the road. We're gonna shoot him.
Okay. Right above that. On the front side in the shade.
Guys, well, we made it over here a little bit closer to those elk, and it's not him. From way over there, he looked the same. He's a nice 6-point bull, but he's not near as big. Some of his tines are shorter and smaller, so it's not him. So we spotted him bedded down right over here. But we can see right down in here where we lost blood yesterday, and so we can see the whole ridge. So hopefully, maybe we can spot him bedded down or something up on this ridge. So I'm gonna sit here for a little while and glass and see if we can pick him up. Alright guys, it's the evening hunt time now. We're split up. We're kind of spread out along this opposite
side of this canyon. We're just trying to get all the angles we can to look in here to where this bull has been hanging out. Seen quite a few bulls this morning. That one we thought was the same, but it ended up being a smaller bull. He's a nice bull, but probably like a 310 bull. And this other bull is a lot bigger than that. So hopefully with all of our eyes spread out around here, we can pick him up and hopefully make a plan for the morning. Get him down. That would be nice. So we'll get to glassing. Well guys, that is it for day 5, and yeah, we split up this evening. Seen quite a few elk, lots of cows and calves and stuff, small bulls. Those bulls for me came out like right at dark. I barely see them, but the one looked like a decent bull. I'm thinking it might be that group of bulls we saw the other day. Not sure which day it was now, but there was like 6 bulls in there, and there was 2 nice looking 6 points. They were a long ways away, but I'm thinking it was that group, so if it was them, it's nice to know where they're at now, and maybe we could get a better look at them one of these days. But yeah, seen a few elk. Just all of us seen a few elk, but none of us saw the bull that we're looking for. You know, the one. So we'll be back in there again tomorrow, and we'll probably go back over the same spot where we've been going every morning, because that's where the elk that we want are at. So we need to be over there in order to make a move on them. We'll be out there first thing, trying to find some elk, so we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning, guys. It's day 6. Cold one up here. Started a fire this morning up here on our little lookout point. Same plan today. To sit here, see if we can pick up that bull. Brandon's across the canyon on his lookout point that he goes to every single time. So I think these are our best 2 vantage points that we have here. And so yeah, plan just try and find that bull and turn him up so we can go get him down. But Bubba has already glassed up some raghorns down here below us. So I'm gonna get my glass and stuff out and get to work. Looking over this way, see if we can pick him up.
It looks good to me. Yep. All three of them.
He's a good bull, huh? He's got big fronts, looks like.
Yeah. How did we get to?
We might have to go kill that one, huh?
How did we get to? They're standing on the freaking road, basically.
Let's see.
We gotta go all the way around.
No, I think, I don't know. I'm hoping, so this hill to the right, Tristan?
This is just. They look like bugs.
I think he's big enough to shoot.
Now what's the plan, Bubs?
We are gonna go back to camp, eat some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out early tonight and get over on this point that we think we can be able to shoot from when those elk come out tonight. So that bull looks like a solid bull. We're thinking around 340. We're hoping he'll just feed back out where he was this morning, and we'll be able to have like a probably like 500-600 yard shot. That's the plan. Hopefully it works.
Okay guys, so we just got to our spot there. We're not as close as we would have liked to be. This road that it shows on the map is just not a good road. We might crash the bike trying to get down there. It's kind of slick and steep. So we're going to have to park on this other ridge where we're at right now and trying to decide if we're just going to walk down here or if we're going to walk around. We don't know which one would be the better angle. We can see pretty good from right here if we walk off this ridge, but if we get too low we won't be able to see. So we're going to see which way we think might be best, and then we'll start getting in position. just figured they bedded down right there. The biggest one, he went south and went in the pines by himself. Just never came out. We got our spotters on the other side. If he'd have went that way, they would have seen him, and nothing came out anywhere. Maybe there's a road that goes down in there. Maybe someone drove down in there and was messing around or something. Scared him out of there midday, I don't know. But they're not there now, or they're still laying down. All we know is we didn't see them, so we're heading back to camp and make a plan for the morning. Okay, day 7, guys. It's cold up here. Not as cold as some mornings, but got to our lookout. Just getting barely lined up to see. Bubba's looking at something through the scope here. We'll get to work here and see if we can find a big bull to go after. Brandon said he might have a potential shooter over here. It's a couple miles away from us, but we're going to load up our stuff and get over there, see if we can get a look at him. We don't know if we'll even be able to see or get anywhere we can even see over there, but we're going to go over there and give it a look-see and see what's going on.
The bigger one's above it somewhere. So it's just
We should be
to be able to see into there.
plenty far enough away. Let's try that.
So there's this fence line that goes straight to where the old one. Go to that curve.
Okay, how far away is it?
It's like 700.
Okay, I'll be fine.
So I think we go down and get to there, but the wind's blowing up. So I'm thinking we go up to that fence, follow it across, and come down.
Ask Brandon what he thinks. circle around him. See if we can come around on this ridge and maybe see into the pines that he went into and see what it looks like. Hopefully we can spot him bedded down in there somewhere. And hopefully he's a good enough bull. Brandon said he's just as big as all the biggest ones that we've seen, so hopefully it should be around like a 340 type bull. And see if we can get him down. Guys, same thing happened that's been happening quite often now. We got over here, we got a pretty good view of where Brandon said that bull went into. Glass and couldn't find him. Couldn't see him bedded down anywhere. I don't know. These elk, they just have so many places they can just disappear to. It's hard. So we'll keep trying. We're gonna head back to camp and have some lunch, and then we'll make a plan for this afternoon. Go hit it again. I just got to the lookout where Brandon's usually been sitting, and we're just gonna kind of split up across the canyon here, see if we can find some bulls. You know, we've been seeing bulls, but we'll see if we can find some nice bulls. See if we can pick up that bull from this morning. Brandon was saying it was big, wide bull. The widest bull in here is that we've seen so far is the bull that Dad hit the other day. And so we're hoping it was him, and that he's just kind of moved, say, about a mile that way. So not too far. But hopefully it's him, and we can pick him up again, and we can put him to bed tonight and see where he's at, and then hopefully make a move on him in the morning. But he was a long ways away, so Brandon couldn't tell if it was him or not for sure. Just based off of him saying how wide he was, it kind of seems like that it would be him, but who knows. We're seeing new bulls every single day. Elk everywhere, bulls everywhere, seeing new bulls moving in and out of areas, just crazy. So they never stay in one area for very long. They're just always moving and moving and moving, so it makes it really, really tough. So yeah, but we're going to get to glassing, see if we can find some bulls tonight, and see what happens.
that's it for day 7. The wind blowing and that storms coming through and raining and snowing. That was pretty brutal, and it got freaking cold. But not too bad of an evening. I seen like 7 or 8 bulls. I can't tell. I think there's 4 bulls down here below me, but they kind of just kept going in and out of the mahoganies, and I couldn't really tell. But one of them threw a real nice 6-point. We may have to go shoot him in the morning. So I think it's the broke 6-point that we've been seeing in here. Usually he's a couple ridges over, but over here tonight he's over here for some reason. So he might need to watch out in the morning. But yeah, I'm not sure what Bubba and Brandon seen tonight. I'm sure if Bubba's got some video or something, you've probably already seen it. I've probably already thrown it in here. Yeah, not a bad day. Hoping we could pick up that big one from this morning, but as far as I know, I don't think anybody's seen him. We'll be back here in the morning for day 8, and we'll see if we'll be picking up some big bulls. Hopefully we can see some of these ones we saw tonight, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning.
Show Dad the video?
Yeah.
What is that?
Let me ask. You want to shoot that 6-point that I saw last night?
Where is it?
Down in that grass.
Yeah. Let's go shoot it.
Okay. That's it. Let's go shoot it.
One on the right has a freaking huge body.
Is it? Well, maybe we get down there a little bit closer and see what they look like. Okay, guys, it's day 8. We just got to our lookout point, and we spotted this bull down here that I saw last night. It's a nice 6-point bull, and he's in a pretty good spot. So we're gonna get down here a little bit closer and just kind of see what the situation is going on. My dad wants to shoot him, so kind of look around, see if there's anything else with him and stuff. But see if we can get this bull down. He's a nice 6-point, so.
He's standing there. Now he's like scratching his back. I think he hit him, but it would look low. He's just walked to the right. You just see his head. I don't know, it might have sunk right in there. The grass is right there. So it might have sunk right in the money. I'm not sure. Hey guys, got one in him. And I couldn't tell through the grass. It looked like it might have been a little bit low. But the grass is in the way, so it might have sunk right in the money. But I think walked off the ridge to the right where we can't see. So we're just gonna see if we can get around here and see him again. Do you think, Dad? Let's go see first. Let's go see first. They were just watching the video back because they went over this hill. We can't see. Brandon's gonna go around. Is he spotting from over there? He's gonna go around here, see if he can get a view down in here, maybe see him. It's gonna take him a minute though. But we was just watching the video and looks like it's good. It doesn't look like it's too low. And look like it just sunk right in there. Hopefully we're good. We're gonna sit here for a little bit though, give him some time, and then we'll walk down there and go see what the situation is. Guys, it's been an hour. I've been letting him sit. You know, we watched the video a whole bunch of times. Looks like it's just a hair low, but it looks like it's a good hit. Good hit. And then when we're watching the video, you can see he runs behind this tree, like 10 yards, just past where he got hit, and you can see him behind this tree, and he's just kind of shaking his head and stuff, like he's hurt pretty bad. Brandon's across the canyon. He can see in there, and he can see the two other bulls that were with him, and they're just kind of standing there. So we're thinking maybe he laid down right there, and like maybe they're just kind of waiting for him or something. So all signs are looking pretty good. Just in case, they just dropped me off on this trail down below him. I'm gonna follow this trail around and come up to where he's at, and Bubba and Dad are gonna go up above. And so just in case I end up jumping him, he should run right into all the openings where they can get another shot at him. We're thinking he's dead right there. I'm gonna walk over here, start going up. I'm gonna give him a minute, but we'll walk over here, and then we'll go up there and see if we can find him dead right there. Let's hope so. But he's actually our number 3 bull, the bull that we've had picked as our number 3 bull. He's broke on his right 4th, and just super nice bull. He looks a lot heavier than I thought he was originally the other times that we've seen him. But it's just a nice bull. So let's go find him dead over here.
He's dead. He's dead.
Sweet.
Well, guys, he did it. Look, he did it. We snuck up to right here to where he hit it, And then Tristan was going to come down below to try to scare him out to the left, so where it's pretty open. And we came right up to this top, and I glassed down, and I could see his freaking antlers. He was still bedded, he was moving, but he was hurt. So we freaking snuck up, freaking 68 yards. Had him get on the slick tripod, and he's bedded. And he's dead right there. Heck yeah, it's been a heck of a hunt. It's been tough. That one, they got away. It's a heartbreaker. But this is second to last day. He really wanted to kill something. So this is a pretty good bull. We've seen it all week. He's been in the same spot. So we knew we had a good chance of finding him again. So here he was. Good to get one down. Should have been down freaking 4 days ago. That's how it goes, you know. Do everything you can to make the best shot. That bull, that first one, he freaking dropped. We thought there's no way he wasn't dead. And then when you track just little specks of blood for over 2 miles, and he never stopped to bed down or nothing. So that just sucks. But anyways, we got a good bull down, and it's not too bad of a pack out either. So we'll take it. Super glad to be here with our dad. Heck yeah, probably his last Utah hunt because it takes so long to draw out. Gonna wait for Tristan to get over here, and then we'll walk down to it. You see him right there? You can see his body.
Oh yeah.
68.
Oh, camera's frozen. It won't zoom.
It won't zoom. It's freaking cold. I brought your electric lighter so we can start a fire.
There he is. What an awesome bull.
Yeah.
Look at those beams, dude. He's got some beams on him.
Hell
Good
yeah.
mass, too. Heck yeah. Look at that front, dude.
Body.
Freaking gigantic body on him.
I think that's an old bull.
I think he is. Look at the size of the head on him.
Holy.
A big old horse head on him.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Nice shooting. It was a tough hunt for us. Oh my gosh. Oh, beautiful bull. I like those G1s. Look how much that front curls up like that. Oh. Stinky sucker.
I'll move him around.
There he is. Oh, look at those thirds, the way they come out like that. That looks so cool. Oh.
He's a fighter. All his horns are busted a little bit.
Yeah.
Got chips on like almost all of them, huh?
He's a fighter.
His fronts are cool.
Yeah, look at like even the second on this side
Yeah.
curls up.
That left one would have too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Badass bull.
Huge. Look how huge your body is.
Yeah, that thing is like the body on that thing is ginormous. Dude.
He's gonna score anyway.
Why is his body so freaking big? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen a body that big.
I don't think so. Like even on mine had a huge body, but it wasn't that big. Oh my goodness.
Where did I hit him?
that's it, guys. Tagged out on this hunt. Awesome bull, awesome hunt, tough hunt, but we got it done. Second to last day on a sweet bull. And now we're gonna get him caped out, cut up, hauled out of here, back to camp and relax the rest of the day. We're all tired and worn out. It's been a long 8 days for us chasing all these bulls around, but it's been fun. So we love it. You know, for hunting the 8 days, got to experience all of it, both highs and lows, and it was an awesome experience. So I'll be out here with our dad. Been a long time since he killed a bull, about 20 years ago when he killed his last one. And so this was awesome. I had a great time. We'll get him taken care of and get out of here. Just want to thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We have one more tag after this. Our nephew Riker has a cow elk tag. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that hunt as well. So thanks for watching.